Hey Kings and Dragons, Ryan King 551 here. I am back with another Michigan video. As you can see, I have the amazing blue wall behind me. I got my Michigan banner back up. Um, the Michigan Wolverines got their win over Tuck. Tuck's not coming. Instead, we ran him out of the stadium back to East Lansing. Get the hell out of our stadium. Get the hell out of the big house. Take that 2-1 record. Take that loss against Jim Harbaugh. And we said, no, you will not get a win today. We're getting our Paul Bunyan trophy back. That's what we did. Now, I do want to talk about a couple of things that went on in the stadium last night. There are a couple of articles. I'm not going to share all of it and stuff, but there are some headlines that I will share to you guys about it. The other thing is that I'm very concerned with the way Michigan played last night. There were about 4 field goals in that game. McCarthy, I'm not liking the way he plays as a 5-star recruit. He should be taking those shots down the field and stuff instead of taking the underneath stuff. Now, obviously, if the defense is giving him that, just let him take it and stuff because that's all the defense is giving him. But there were definitely guys down the field that were wide open, and he just did not take those shots when it mattered. Also, the other thing is that Andrel Anthony had such a big game last year against Michigan State. I thought he was going to have a big game this game. He did not. But my man, Blake Corum, another 100 rushing yard game for that kid. He is now at 1,000 yards rushing for the season, and it's only 8 games and stuff. We got 4 more games here. We got Nebraska, Rutgers. Well, Rutgers is actually this upcoming weekend, and that's 7:30. Nebraska, Illinois, and Ohio State. I think the 2 toughest games left will be Illinois and Ohio State because those are the biggest games. But yeah, pretty much. Let's talk about what went on in the stadium, and then I'll jump into the stat line and the highlights and just talk about the game ultimately. So here we go, guys. Oh, and one more thing. I hope you guys enjoyed um, my video from last night of the parallel between Michigan having trouble with the snap and then MSU having trouble with the snap 7 years later. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, because I personally enjoyed it myself. The other thing I also want to talk about before I get into this is the college football playoff rankings are coming out Tuesday. I don't understand. As I've explained this on a TikTok, you'll see it later down the line. I'll probably get it out as soon as possible. You see my sports take videos and stuff. The problem that I have is like, which is the actual official ranking for the college playoffs and in general of the country and stuff. You got the AP ranking, you got the coaches poll, you got the college football playoff poll, you got CBS polls, you got ESPN polls. It's like it seems like you're having a BCS format where you're deciding who a national championship is. In 1997, there was a BCS format, and I explained this in a video on TikTok, guys, and I'll upload it again. But pretty much my summarize was that Nebraska had US Today and ESPN saying they were the national championship, where Michigan was the national champ declared by the AP ranking. So now it's like there's too many different rankings out there. Which one is the official one to determine who gets the 1, 2, 3, and 4 spot as of right now before we do the college expansion in, I believe 2024 is the earliest time that we'll get it and stuff with a 12-team expansion. So I don't really understand what's going on with that. Please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about that college football playoff atmosphere where you got 3 different polls determining who the top 4 teams are for it. Anyway, let's go right into it. So first off, as you guys can see, these are the last 4 games right here. You got Rutgers and Michigan, you got Nebraska and Michigan, you got Illinois and Michigan, and you got Ohio State and Michigan. This is probably going to be the best game of Michigan and Ohio State can stay undefeated. It was a big game against Penn State, and it was a very close game. They lost by 13. Penn State, I thought they were going to win that one. Close game, good atmosphere, good game for both teams. Other than that, let's go back here. So as you guys can see right down here, we got some headlines here. So you can see Michigan players assaulted in tunnel scuffle with Michigan State and stuff. Michigan AD police investigating scuffle after Michigan State game. Jim Harbaugh doesn't like that. And then there were other things along the line of Michigan State players seen roughing up Michigan's and it was just everything else in place. And then I think a couple actual players got um Sorry, guys. I just want to put do not disturb on, because there's some notifications that I just don't want to see through my messages. Other than that, let's get back to what I was saying. So, I believe there were two players ejected from the game or something, and then there was another headline where 40 fans were gone or something in a scuffle. But yeah, really weird environment. Also, I like that they kept Michigan players back on the field temporarily and stuff. They didn't want to have the same problems they did with Penn State and Ohio State from this year and last year and stuff. um I'm not really sure what that the reason is. Also, I apologize for my lighting. I don't know why the background looks completely weird with the lighting and stuff. I apologize for that. Anyway, um, they kept them back, which was the right attitude because they don't want another rivalry where everyone's trying to throw punches. But then at the end of the game, Michigan State guys started beating the crap out of Andrell Anthony and stuff. And I don't really understand what went wrong there. So whatever. So yeah, those are that. But let's go into the stat line here. So you can see there was 443 total yards for Michigan. There was only 252 yards for Michigan State, 215 passing yards versus our 167, 37 rushing yards versus our 276 yards per play, 5.7. So 6 yards, only 5 yards. First downs, 27-11. Third down, 9 for 16, 2 for 1, 1 for 4, 1 for 1. 53 total plays, 78, 4 punts, 1 punt. So we only had to punt once, but fumbles lost. We got one interception for us. So there were 2 turnovers, but time possession. That's big. When you have this much time in a game, 40 and 33 minutes. I'm sorry, 40 minutes and 33 seconds. That's big. 19 minutes and 27 seconds. In the third quarter, Michigan State held the ball for like 5 seconds, and then it was a turnover, and Michigan got the ball back. But the biggest mistake right here was 1 for 4 fourth down efficiency because Mel Tuck just kept making terrible plays and boneheaded moves. Now, granted, I said the same thing for the Michigan Wolverines when they did a 4th down. I was like, no, that's stupid. Just punt the ball, man, and stuff. But they got it, and I retracted my statement and stuff. But, I can sit up here and talk about that all day and stuff. Let's go into the Bleacher Report, and let's see what they had to say. So as you can see, you have the Bleacher Report here, and I'm not going to talk about every single freaking play, but here's JJ McCarthy, 15 for 25. That's not entirely bad, 167 and 1 TD. I mean, he hadn't taken his shots down the field. That's what's very concerning for me. Time of possession, the same, 43 rushing yards, 27 first downs, 4 penalties, 7 penalties, 1 turnover each. 2 sacks, though. That man got 2 sacks on him. And they said Thorne was better than McCarthy. No, sir. McCarthy's better than you. And total plays. So other than that, let's get into these highlight reels. Well, let's kick subtitles off. I don't know why that is on. And let's see what we got here. So you just got Michigan State in a nice jumbo set. Boom. End around. I don't like the end around plays. They're very tricky. But, just a good play by Michigan State there. A beautiful play. Let's go back there on that. So you're just going to see a nice end around here. And you're going to see definitely just good block here. Confusion here that you got a pancake guy here, and he's just going to come this way, go right up the field and stuff. So not a bad play there from Michigan State. I'll give it to them. Game recognizes game. So good play there. Ultimately, I thought it was a great play there because I thought it was great and stuff down the line. Just the way that they played. Good sack there. Swarm that man. Good eye discipline. You got to play right here. Snap the ball. What do you got here? You got pressure. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just see him come right through. I believe this is number 90. Oh, my God. I'm drawing a blank on his name. I apologize. He goes right through and he just sees it and he says, no, I'm going to take the quarterback down. I'm not going to fall for that running back bull crap and stuff. So great play there. And, I apologize. What happened there? Glitch out. Anyway, so great play there. Oh, that was Morris. I'm sorry. That's Morris. Morris made a great play there. Just great down the field. Ronnie this is the fumble right here. Cornelius Johnson got to hang on to the ball better. It's a good pass. Jumbo said, but he fumbles it. Now he's complaining, what? I didn't fumble it. No, you fumbled it, man. You weren't even down by rule and stuff. Freaking get on the ground, man. You got to hold the ball. They're just showing it again. My goodness. Let's fast forward that. I do not know why they showed that again. Ready. So that's not really McCarthy's fault. That's more the wide receiver's fault. Got to hang on to the ball there and stuff. You see it getting ripped out there. I mean, he has got to go down and stuff. And, you know, it seems like they're just jumping up and down. Oh, my God. Ad coming in. Stupid ad. And this one I cannot skip on. It is just a dumb ad that is going through, and I apologize. I do not understand this, and I apologize that. Now, we are back. Okay, so we got McCarthy here. Drop back. Good pass to Edwards there, and Edwards just goes down the field. Excuse me, Barnaby. Spin. Yes, beautiful play there. So let's look at that. So let's go back here. So what does McCarthy do? You know, you got good protection up front here. You got two wide receivers out here. You're just going to send one going up this way. You're going to send one going up this way, go up field as well. And then you got two right here. And, you know, Roman Wilson didn't do anything either last night and stuff. And I thought he was going to have a game, you know, you can go up here. But what do? You fake it. I know there's too much yellow, so I'm going to switch to blue. So you fake it right here, and then he's just going to go up field, go out here, and then just continue to go upfield and get a good route. And, you know, that's very good by Edwards there because he can play wide receiver if he wanted to. He's a good running back. Yeah, he just cuts. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to cut. Thank you very much. I'm going to go outfield. Boom, boom, boom. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just going to go here. Yeah, big play. But what the problem is, we stall out. We kick a field goal. But, you know, I mean, hey, it's Michigan. You know, I was not happy with winning 29-7, but ultimately, a win's a win. It doesn't have to be a pretty game, but we want touchdowns because this is going to look problematic if we play against Ohio State like this. We cannot win on field goals. Just a good run by Thorne here. He's got some legs underneath him as well. But you know what? The biggest problem that I noticed by him, he looked like he was lethargic and confused in the second half and stuff. Like he didn't know what play call to call and stuff. 3rd and 8 here. Let's see what we got here. This guy just mosses the crap out of number 22 here. I mean, that is a good play. I'll give him that because you know what? He just goes up here. He's like, I'm going to go with my Air Jordan ability. I'm just going to go right here. You see him, and he's just going to moss the crap out of the guy. Good throw here. Good protection. You know, hey, I'm trying to be polite here. You know, game recognizes game and stuff. I'll recognize it. Boom! Woo! You know, big plays anytime. I am stunned. That was a good play there. You know, I've always said this. If you're 6'4" and you can't jump, then you're not worth shit as a wide receiver because a guy that at 5'10" can actually smack the ball out of your hands and stuff. Just another play here. 2 Moss guys. And you know what? Number 7, that man, I forget what his name is, but like, look at this. This guy right here, his biggest mistake. What is he doing? He's playing too far up on him. And you know what? That happens. You let a wide receiver get in front of you. He burns you downfield. Then this guy over here, he doesn't move fast enough to get over to help and tackle the guy. So he makes the mistake down the field and stuff. And what does that happen? A touchdown for Michigan State. So, yeah, that was the only points they scored. But come on, man. I mean, look, Moss gets right into the end zone. Touchdown. That's like a Randy Moss analogy. You just got destroyed by one guy there. And look, I mean, boom. I mean, there was a little push off there, but they didn't call it because, you know, it is what it is. But you can see, yeah, there's a push off there. But it is what it is. There weren't a lot of holding calls and stuff, but look, number 7 doesn't even try. He just gets out of the way. I don't even understand that. My goodness, you got to tackle, man, and bring the hammer down. He didn't bring the hammer down on that play. And what do we do here? In I formation, just give it off to Blake Corum. Let him do his thing. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I'm still up. Thank you very much. I'm still up. but he is a little mad there. He would have got a touchdown out of that one, I think. And but I think one of the guys touched his ankle. Yeah, you see that guy, number 15 there. He smacks his leg down. Yeah, you can see from this angle. Number 15 gets back up and then kind of touches his bottom of his shoelace tackle is what we call it, and he got it. Again, McCarthy. Play action. Oh, I love this. He just steps up and says, "Excuse me, pardon me," and give it to my wide receiver there. No, my big tight end. But I love the way he evades this guy. So let's go back on this play. You got McCarthy. You got good protection here. Again, you got this guy here. You got guys here. You got all of them. But, a tight end is going to come out. One of these two tight ends. I forget which one. And they're going to go up the field on one of the two. And, he's just going to find one of those guys. Now, you got Andrel Anthony here, who really did not have a game at all and stuff. Now, I believe it's this guy right here. Yeah, number 7 here. He's going to shoot through here, like go past this guy. Blake Corum on, I'm using the wrong color. I apologize. Blake Corum here. It's just going to be a play action. McCarthy here. And, this guy just comes in. This guy comes in, and he's just going to come here. But you know what McCarthy does? He steps. He goes this way. He steps back up and then releases it in the pocket. Beautiful play by him, and I love the way he played on that. Look at this. He just very skilled. Sends one of his tight ends in motion, steps up in the pocket. Excuse me, I'm going to evade that guy. Good blocking by my guy, and there we go. Good tight end pass in the end, in the red zone. Sorry, I was about to say in the end zone. I apologize on that. I don't know why I was saying in the end zone. He didn't score a touchdown yet. Good route by McCarthy there. I was hoping he could get it to number 82. It would have been a touchdown, but see this little pass play here. Blake Corum, touchdown, Michigan. Yes! Take the lead back and make it 10-7. Now I got a stupid ad again, but luckily I can skip this one, guys. So hate when they do that. They add these jumbo ads. Yeah, so you can see that block number 86 there. He's just going to go out that way, give a block, and then boom, just Blake Corum uses speed. And you know what the problem was with the number 94 there? Let's look at number 94 here. So as you see Blake Corum coming across the court this way, and this guy is going to go here. He's going to block here. Now, number 94, you see what his problem is? When he tackles Blake Corum, he doesn't tackle for his ankles. He tackles up high. And if you tackle up high, you're not going to bring the guy down. You have to tackle their ankles. He may be small, but he's 208 pounds, and he's pure muscle. So you got to tackle him low. Look, he doesn't tackle him low. He goes up high, and he slips out of that tackle with his speed and gets right into the end zone. The other guy tried to tackle low. Beautiful pass by Thorne there. Another, see, number 0. That guy was killing us all night and stuff. And then he was inactive, like, for the 3rd and 4th quarter. I don't know where the hell he went. They didn't even target him. Look, DJ Turner just kind of stops there. He lets him go by. What are you doing, man? Tackle his ass. Number 5 has got to tackle him. He doesn't even do it. He just stands there. Oof, gets shoved to the ground there. Thorne throwing one down the field. And number 0 with another catch there. I believe that's Coleman is his name or something. But, he's just playing well. We got Blake Corum here, who's making moves. And we're at our own 2-yard line on that play. And, he just goes right down the field and says, excuse me, pardon me, I'm going to go through this. And I'm going to keep going down the field. Gives it off to Fake Edwards. Oh, yeah, the draw play by McCarthy there. Love the way he played. Let's go back on that. So you got Blake Corum with just making some moves, and then I'm not going to talk about that one because, it's just Blake Corum doing his thing, Blake Corum being Blake Corum. So, this is just a good play here. You got, again, good protection. You got all of this up front, and then you got 1, 2, 3 wide receivers and Edwards here. So what does everyone think? He's going to hand it off to Edwards? No, he fakes it, and then he takes off himself and goes upfield and stuff. Beautiful play by McCarthy there. Love the way he does it. And he's in shotgun, so everyone thinks that he's going to pass. Nope, excuse me, I'm going to pass. But it's not even a design draw. He just sees it down the field and says, let me run and stuff. I found a hole, and I'm going to go for it. And he does. Again, you have Edwards down there and stuff, but he doesn't target him. And again, he steps up. He says, excuse me, pardon me, on 4th and 3, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to run. And he runs. And this was the play where I was like, don't go for it on 4th and 3, but he does anyway. I was hoping Edwards would get loose down the field, and if he did, maybe we would have got a touchdown pass. But instead, McCarthy takes it and just says, hey, I'm going to do it. They got Morris again, and he's going to take Thorne down with Mozzie Smith. And now Thorne is shaken up on that play. I mean, we didn't want to injure him initially, but it happened. It's not our fault that he got injured, you know. Oh, man, Blake Corum with that. My goodness, he almost fumbled the ball there, but Blake Corum catches it and gets his poise, and he says, excuse me, pardon me, I'm that close to almost fumbling it, and he got it. Another big hole for Blake Corum. And he is livid on that play because it was just one guy. All he had to do, if he just got rid of that guy, he's off to the races and for a touchdown. McCarthy back in shotgun. Beautiful throw there by Ronnie Bell, finally. But, you know, we're taking these underneath routes. We're not taking the shots down the field when we see them and stuff. And, you know, it just really irks me that we don't see these routes and stuff. And, you know, I mean, I like that Ronnie Bell got open, but I wish there was more. I wish there was more guys down the field. See, you got Roman Wilson who's making a good cut and stuff. Oh, man, McCarthy, he's in trouble. What does he do, though? He runs again and, oop, toe tap. I love that because you think that he's going to not get the first down, but he does. And another field goal, made at 54 yards for Jake Moody, though. I mean, his career long is 52, and he made it. What a play. 19-7. Now it's 22-7. What? Terrible. You know, I mean, I'll take it, but at the end of the day, I mean, this is the final touchdown right here. Give it right off to Blake Corum. Shoots right through the hole. Touchdown! So Blake Corum had one passing touchdown by McCarthy and one rushing touchdown. And, you know, 29-7. That's where the game will end. I mean, Michigan, 5 minutes left in this game. You know, I mean, Thorne is just going to get sacked again. You know, number 0, though, my goodness. And that was the last play in the 4th quarter. He finally became active again. But Coleman was not active the whole entire, 3rd quarter. I don't know where the hell he went. I didn't like our pass rush. Oh, my God, they're just showing the same play again. I apologize for that. That's so stupid. See if I can fast forward. All right, so here we go. Thorne steps up again, and interception. There we go. That is the game-sealing play right here. He steps up. I will say that he does have good protection here. He has pretty good protection here. But, oh, my God, Big Morris, though. He felt the footsteps of Big Morris here. Morris is trying to come in to hit him. He has to throw it fast. He's like, I'm going to try taking it fast. Now, obviously, he could have hit this guy here, but he doesn't. He tries to take it to his big man up the field. And our guy just jumps the route perfectly, and you know we get this game-sealing interception. Boom! Right there. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just gonna run out here. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to cut up field and get a pick 6. No, I'm not. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I'm still on my feet. And I believe that was Moore is his name, and he finally got an interception. Beautiful play by the safety here. Just sees it, reads it. I mean, you know, just cuts up field. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I'm gonna jump that route, and I'm gonna get the pick. And that is the end of the game, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that Michigan State thing. I tried not to be biased. There were some wacko holding calls, but no one really got held by a lot of players and stuff. It was just whatever. And ultimately, the game is the game. And, you know, we do what we do. And Michigan got the win and stuff this year. We finally got it. So we're looking to go 12-0. Be the biggest things that tall orders for Jim Harbaugh this season in his interview in his press conference. Beat Michigan State and Ohio State in the same year, win the Big Ten championship, and win the national championship. I think he can accomplish 3 out of his 4 goals as of right now. I don't know if we'll get to the national championship. We'll see what the future holds. But as of right now, I hope you guys enjoyed. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah. And that's all I have to say. Michigan Rutgers game coming up. Well, I know Rutgers is probably going to get destroyed by Michigan because just the way that Rutgers quarterback played, he looked horrible and stuff. Minnesota destroyed them 31-0 this weekend. So we'll see what happens for Michigan and We'll see if they can continue their hot streak and go 9-0 and continue to stay undefeated. But until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one.